Now I would like to invite Christian Vatter of Rlevance to the stage, who will tell you more about how we achieved our new identity and our new branding. Christian?
Thanks. Good evening, everybody. Everyone knows that blockchain is quite a complicated matter. Try explaining it to your parents. So Lisk decided to hire an outsider like me to come, dig deep into the topic, ask strange questions. And they did not do that in order to better explain blockchain technology to their parents, but they wanted to make clear to everyone outside of the community what Lisk is, what they're doing, and why they're doing what they're doing. I'm Christian Vatter. I'm a psychologist, founder of Rlevance, a consulting firm, and we helped Lisk to find, to focus, and to live their true identity. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about how we did that, but first a few words about our approach as a consultancy. We bridge the worlds of business, marketing, creativity, and empathic understanding of human needs. We call this approach human-centered business consulting, and we apply it to brand positioning, marketing strategy, and concepts of products, services, and user experiences. With this mindset, we carefully planned a process for Lisk. We started it with a learning journey. We wanted to know what the potential of blockchain is, what the special qualities of Lisk would be, and what needs users have. After we acquired all that knowledge, we combined it to create the Lisk value proposition, which is the promise of how users will benefit from them. In the next step, then, this was our guiding star to fine-tune the product and service ecosystem so it would better deliver on the promise, to create communication ideas and guidelines that better help to tell the story, and to establish an organizational culture that supports it from within. These were all the steps necessary to deliver on that schematic process. Here are the real steps. There were quite a few. I would like to focus on the first part, the learning journey that helped us to come up with a balanced value proposition. So as a first element, we did a series of workshops and interviews with the founders, Max and Oliver, and we dug deep into their motivation, their goals, their vision. But we also talked about strengths and features of the product. As a second element, we wanted to understand main users of Lisk, blockchain developers. So we created a virtual discussion group on Slack, and we invited 13 developers from around the world to participate, literally from around the world, from New Zealand to the west coast of Canada. And over the course of 1 week, we discussed with them 10 different topics, such as their motivations, their creation process, their view on various blockchain projects, and of course, their view on Lisk. During that week, participants created almost 2,000 posts full of great insight. Finally, to see the topic in a broader context, we included the view of 5 blockchain or digital experts representing different aspects like blockchain philosophy to PR and from corporate industry to startup. In one-on-one interviews with them, we talked in great detail about potential of blockchains, about needs of developers and entrepreneurs, actually quite an important group, entrepreneurs, and also got their view on Lisk. So what did we learn from these modules? I like to show you some of our learnings in the form of quotes from the participants of these research elements. So the first insight is about the benefits of blockchain in general. Blockchain will be the key infrastructure of the next economy, but the real revolution will be in the clever ways it is applied, is what a developer from our Slack group said. Users don't care if they use a regular or a decentralized app, a blockchain app. They won't notice. The product makes the case, not the infrastructure, is one of our experts was saying. So this is our learning number one. It's not about the technology we all love. It's about its application, its utility, the benefit it provides to people in the form of great services and products. What did we learn from the intentions of the founders? We want everyday people to benefit from blockchain applications, the more the better, is what Max said in one interview. And Oliver said, we want to create a platform so accessible that any JavaScript developer can jump on board immediately. So our learning from this is that Lisk do want to foster the widespread adoption of blockchain. And their way of doing so is by increasing the supply side, by making it easy for developers to create more and more high-quality applications. The third insight is about what developers and experts said about the strengths of Lisk. There are quite a few, but I'd like to pick one aspect out. Sidechains connected to the main chain are a great idea. Bad code can always happen, so if something goes wrong with an app, it does not bring down the whole platform. That's what a developer said. And an expert said, their sidechain concept means that there won't be any blockchain bloat, and apps can really scale. So our third learning from this is that, yes, people do talk about sidechains, but there's more to it, actually. Because it's not only about creating applications, it's also very much about running them. And here, a stable, a reliable, and also a scalable platform is of great value. Many insights, lots of knowledge. What are our conclusions from this? So this is what it all means to Lisk. So we started out with 3 questions. What is Lisk? What are they doing? And why are they doing what they're doing? And here are our answers. Lisk is a reliable and scalable platform to run blockchain applications. Lisk makes creating blockchain apps more accessible. And thirdly, Lisk wants to bring the benefits of blockchain applications to everyone. So these knowledge bits, insights, then finally led us to the Lisk value proposition, the way users benefit from Lisk. And here it is. Ta-da! We enable blockchain creators. This is our promise. This contains 3 aspects. For one, we're making creation more easy and accessible for those who want to do it. Secondly, we focus on the applied side, meaning we help to bring about a lot of helpful and beneficial applications. And thirdly, in there, it is, if you truly want to enable creation, you should not stop at supporting developers, but you should, in fact, include also innovators, entrepreneurs, business people, everyone with a great use case or with a great idea in mind. So this is the promise, and here is what we do to bring it to life. We make it easy to build. We provide tools to manage applications. We educate about the topic, about the platform, and about the tools. We inspire with great use cases. And we construct and maintain a solid and scalable infrastructure. So all in all, this promise is authentic to the Lisk spirit, it's relevant for creators, and is backed by great products and services. And hopefully, it makes clear what Lisk is to their parents. Thank you very much.